What's up, fam? Let's get into the cards and see what messages come out for the collective. All right. Got one. Spirit. Oh, all right. I love it. Spirit said it is already unfolding. Okay, your ability to use your voice, your ability to speak life. Your words create. Your word manifests. It is already folding. Love that is looking for you, it is unfolding. It's getting closer and closer. Breakthrough is at hand. Okay? People that are narcissists are being exposed. It's, their hidden agendas are unfolding. You're able to see these people with their lack of empathy, their coldness, their strategic and calculating ways. You're able to see the covert narcissists overtly. They've been able to hide it, but you're able now, I feel, or will be able to see through it because it's unfolding. Right? And being around people that are like this, that are cold and strategic, it may have made you doubt humanity, and want to put yourself in a cocoon. The last reading spoke about how God wants to show you off, but you got people around you, narcissists, that want to keep you hidden. They want to use you and abuse you, and to make you doubt yourself, so that you don't put yourself, so you don't have confidence to be all that you can be in the army of the Lord, in the army of the universe. And it may have possibly, again, made you put yourself into this protectiveness mode that has become like a prison, which prevents growth. You're trying to protect yourself by not being out in the world, but it is actually hindering you. But I feel like you have employed the self-discipline necessary to see through the bullshit, and are now giving yourself a chance at life again. The card to clarify that is lighthearted. You're able. It is already unfolding, right? The grip that these cold, strategic, and calculating people had on you is unfolding, and you're giving yourself a chance at life again. You're giving yourself the chance to be light-hearted again, to love again. The last reading spoke about how love is looking for you. On the bottom of this card, it says pain is a gift. It is a catalyst for growth. And you've been trying to protect yourself from pain, which has literally put you into like a mental, emotional prison. The pain of abandonment. But there's someone that you feel like you've known forever that may have put you in this energy of pain and abandonment. But know that it is unfolding. It is unraveling. The grip that they had on you is unraveling. In this energy of, protectiveness, where you went into a cocoon, you went into solitude, and your solitude may have started to become like a prison, because again, you're trying to protect yourself from the outside world. You have evolved to where you can grow in the presence of your enemies. Like, they can no longer, they don't have the same control over you. You've learned a new skill, and you are continuously learning new skills. Learning, Spirit is downloading new gifts as well. You're learning more about your existing skills to be lighthearted. You're coming back to yourself and allowing your inner child to live. You've healed your inner child. You've healed your inner teenager. You know, and again, you have been able to heal in the presence of your enemies, and that is superhero type ass shit. And your powers, your abilities, your gifts just continue to grow. You know that you're a whole within yourself, but you're also now ready to share that beautiful gift with the world, with the mitochondrial Eve card coming out here. The mitochondrial Eve didn't need or don't need a male to procreate, to get pregnant. She has everything within her. But you have people wanting, these narcissists that want you to, that keep trying to bring out the old you. You have evolved into the mitochondrial Eve, whether you're a man or a woman. You have evolved into this mitochondrial Eve energy, which is possibly why you've had yourself in an energy of solitude, because you were able to exist in your own energy. But it's time for you to, again, per the last read, God want to show you off. Like, you are this beautiful new, I wouldn't say beautiful new shiny toy for the divine. You know, you employed and exerted the self-discipline needed to shine yourself up, to, you know, do the shadow work, to boldly go into the dark night of the soul and allow yourself to rest there until you're able to free yourself. And I feel like you did with the liberation card coming out here. I feel like you have felt trapped to people that you may have known forever, family, maybe friends that you've met that, you know, you just feel like there is an unbelievable chemistry. And you've allowed that nostalgia to keep you bound to them, but their love is limiting. Their love is suppressed by their own fears of low self-worth and abandonment. And you need to liberate yourself from these people. And I feel like you are learning a new skill, or learning more about your existing gift or skill to walk away, to march away from people. Last card out is March, though, so there could be major changes coming in the month of March 2026, or maybe there was something life-changing that happened in the month of March this year that initiated this new gift or skill that you have been downloaded and uploaded with. Okay. I feel like covert narcissists are becoming overt narcissists. Clarifying overt narcissists, we have blind enthusiasm, numbers 42. And these people jump from plan to plan, not thinking things through and hurting others. You know, this narcissist may have multiple people. You know, it's giving kind of third party situation, or leaving one relationship and jumping right into another one without doing the work to heal themselves, which ends up with them hurting someone else and continuing the cycle of abandonment. You know, this blind enthusiasm that these people have lead them into being these cold, strategic, and calculating people with no empathy, because they're selfishly just jumping from plan to plan, trying to deflect and avoid dealing with what needs to be dealt with. This heavy energy, and you connecting with them, you know, it rubs off on them. Your empathic heart, and also their cleverness, love bombing ways, um, had you under an illusion, but you've been downloaded with gifts and skills, and I feel like you're now able to see through the facade, and you're able to liberate yourself. These people force reality, these overt narcissists, and they are self-centered. That's what the blind enthusiasm card shows here. They don't make decisions with their eyes fully open, because they want to just jump from plan to plan, relationship to relationship, because they don't want to take accountability. And Spirit says wants you to be lighthearted when it comes to these narcissists. You know, don't allow their negative energy to rub off on you. Don't allow the nostalgia and the history that you guys have, the good times you may have experienced with these people, you know, um, keep you bound and bind. Don't allow those good times to bind yourself to those people, because remember, it says give yourself a chance at life and love again. You've been staying bound to these people because of the potential, but you need to release these people with a light heart, because you've done what you needed to do. Look, bottom of the deck is enlightenment. I feel like you have been enlightened to these people. You know what I'm saying? And you forgive them for they know not, you know, and you love them unconditionally, but also you know how to separate yourself. And you are separating them from your life. And love, there's different types of love. There's agape love, there's um, friendship love, there's love that refers to your work, and you're just switching how you love them, the category of love that they once um, belonged to. You're becoming enlightened. And I also feel like perhaps these people are becoming enlightened to their blind enthusiasm and narcissistic tendencies as well. Single-minded focus is coming out to clarify. Give yourself a chance at life and love again. Exactly. You were single-mindedly focused on this person, and you blocked off a lot of lessons um, that were there for you, because you wanted to be loyal to this person and believe in their healing, but it's not your responsibility to heal them. Bottom of the deck, it says wondering, analyzing, worrying, and rationalizing are ways of avoiding the inevitable. You try to do all these things in regards to this person to avoid the fact that you got to walk away from them. You wanted to avoid the pain of releasing them. But that pain is a gift and a catalyst for growth. I feel like you have become aware. You probably have already been aware of the enlightened to the single-minded focus you had. But now I feel like you're going to be single-minded. You're going to apply the single-minded focus to giving yourself a chance at love and life again. Into something, and that's going to put you in the energy of being lighthearted. You know, put you back in the energy of the innocence of a child and the curiosity of a child, the exploration energy of a child, and just gaining a zeal for life again. You're about to develop intense focus and discipline on giving yourself a chance at life and love again, to help guide you through the life and death struggles, to lead yourself to spiritual mastery, and to help you to focus wisely and remove focus from negative self-talk, negative people, and to use the single-minded focus for spiritual evolution instead of applying the single-minded focus to a person, place, or thing. You are developing a mental discipline to go within and to look at yourself clearly, to shake off the projections that people may have put onto you, unbeknownst to you. It says the power lies in walking the middle road. But again, we have true compassion here, clarifying it like you've known each other forever. That's another one of the reasons why it's been really hard for you to let go. But I feel like you're going to do that, and you're going to become a mentor. It says being the mentor. Freeing yourself from this single-minded focus, having true compassion, forgive them for their know not. You're becoming like a mentor to these people. There's a lot of sacred energy here. We have 37, 107, and then I just pulled the card 77 here. Being the mentor, the card says help through evolutionary challenges, and I feel like you cutting these people off or doing whatever it is you feel like you are guided to do, it's going to help these people through the evolutionary challenges that humanity is faced with at this time. You're helping people to confront the blind enthusiasm, the overt narcissism. You're forcing them to look at themselves, because you're, instead of falling victim to their low vibration, you showed them true compassion. And only an evolved person can do that. An enlightened person, a spiritually grounded person. I don't even have the words to express how tough, how difficult, how painful these lessons have been, but you've done the work. You've gained the skills and gifts necessary to float through things that destroy others. And that's the reason why you can be the mentor and to help people through the evolutionary challenges in their life. the stuff that you've been through, you have now eventually, those challenges eventually led you to be the mentor to lesser evolved people or species. You are becoming you are a spiritual mentor without force. You may have been a leader in a past life. Spirit wants you to trust in your ability to help, even if you feel you don't know how to. Use your voice per the last message. Use your voice. Wow, it literally says here, let your words and deeds come from the heart. Use your voice and speak from the heart. Let your words and your deeds come from the heart. Trust in your ability to help even when you don't feel like you know how to. That's all you need, is to allow it to come from the heart. The mentor and apprentice relationship is the most sacred and enriching. And I feel like you are helping to liberate humankind. Okay? So, that's what I have. Hope to help in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I love you all. And until next time, peace.